My next video session. So in this session I am going to discuss about the nested structures in C language. So we have already known that nested parentheses, nested for loop. Like nested parentheses means using one parenthesis within another parenthesis is called nested parenthesis. Nested for loop means using one for loop within another for loop is called nested for loop. Like that, we are going to discuss about nested structures. Nested structure means using one structure within another structure is called a nested structure. Okay, so we can say a structure can be a member of another structure. Okay, we know that in my previous video I have discussed the concept of structure. And structure will have various structure members, and one of the members of structure is once again a structure, then it is called a nested structure. Okay, so that's why a structure within another structure is called a nested structure. So we can just understand it with an example. Consider the structure called a date. So date may consist of date, month and year. Okay, so here a date structure is defined. Okay, so like struct date, then it has got three members of data type integer. See, first member is dd of data type integer, second member of date structure is of data type integer, and third member is y of data type integer. So here structure date is defined containing three members or three fields. Okay, then this structure date can be used in another structure called employee as follows. You see, we have defined a structure called employee, wherein one of the members of this employee structure is a date structure. See here, employee structure is defined here, struct employee. Then the members of employee structure, there are four members. First one is employee name, array of 20 characters. EMP name is an array of 20 characters. So second member of employee structure is employee ID of data type integer. Third member of employee structure is salary of data type float, and fourth member of employee structure is another structure. It is another structure. So that's why you can observe that it begins with the keyword struct date. So because here we have used struct date, date structure is defined using struct date. Okay, the same struct date is used here with struct date with date of joining. So date of joining is a member. Date of joining is a member of structure called a date. Okay, that is what the meaning. So date of joining is fourth member of or fourth field of employee structure whose data type is once again a date structure. I have already told you that date is a user defined data type. Okay, so that's why this is how here a date is a structure which is used in employee structure. Okay, so date is a structure which is used in employee structure. That's why we call date as nested structure. Nested structure means a structure within another structure is called a nested structure. So here date is called the nested structure. Okay, so it's a date structure is nested or used within employee structure, hence we can call date structure as a nested structure. So now once the nested structures are used, the question comes into our mind that how to access the members of nested structure. Okay, so to access the members of nested structure, here in our case date structure, the first thing what we need to do is you have to declare a variable of employee structure. So because this date structure is used in employee structure, okay, date structure is used in employee structure, so that's why you have to declare variable of employee structure. So we know that how the variables of employee structures are declared. So it begins with this line, struct employee followed by variable, structure variable. So that's why first we have to declare variable of employee structure. So like this, you see here, struct employee E1, struct employee E1. So that means what? E1 is E1 is a structure variable of structure called employee. So what employee has got? Employee has got how many members? 4 members. Okay. So that's why E1 has got 4 members. So what are those 4 members? E1 structure variable has 4 members. Like first one employee name, second one employee ID, third one salary, fourth one date of joining of date type. Okay. So we'll say we declare variable structure variable E1 like this, struct employee E1. Okay. So now we can access members of date structure, that is nested structure, as follows, because date is the structure which is used in employee structure. Now we can access the members of date structure as follows once the structure variable is declared. So like you see here, E1 dot date of joining dot dd. So because structure, see, you just observe what are the members of structure date. The members of structure date are dd, mm, yy. Okay, the members of structure date are dd, mm, yy. So the same names we need to use. Okay, so that's why you can access the members dd. See, E1 dot date of joining dot dd. What is this date of joining? Date of joining is the fourth member of employee structure. Fourth member of employee structure. Okay. So date of joining, that's why we access dd, mm, yy of date as follows. Okay. So E1 dot date of joining dot dd. So here we use 2 dot operators, you can observe. So for nested structures we use 2 dot operators. So to access month, we'll say E1 dot date of joining dot mm. To access year, E1 dot date of joining dot yy. Okay. So here E1 is the structure variable of type employee. Date of joining is the fourth member of structure employee, and dd is the first member of date data type, and mm is the second member of date data type, and yy is the third member of date data type. Okay, right. So one example we can understand, through example we can understand how to access the members of nested structure. So same example, almost similar example is taken here. Programming example for a nested structure. Say hash include stdio.h. So first we have to define a structure called date. This is struct date int. Now instead of dd I have taken only d. That is the only difference. Okay, it doesn't matter, just to have more clarity on how the variables can be used. Instead of dd only single d is taken. Okay, so here structure date has got 3 members. In d is integer type, m is integer type, y is integer type, terminated by semicolon. Next we are defining structure employee containing 4 fields, like employee name is an array of 20 characters, employee ID is an array of integers, salary is float, employee ID is integer data type, salary is float data type, and date of joining DOJ here it is taken, not date of joining, DOJ is taken. So DOJ is fourth member of employee of type date structure. Date structure. So what date has 3 members, D, M, Y. Okay. So with this we can write void main. Okay. So before main we have to write the structures. Before main this structure definition should appear in your program. So void main, program execution always begins from main, and here we have declaration struct employee E1, because structure employee, once it is defined, to access the members of date structure, that is embedded structure, first we have to declare the variable of employee structure. That's why here it is defined, E1 is declared as a variable of employee structure. So clear screen. Now see, directly I have used assignment statements to store the values into the members of nested structure. So just like we used this concept, so E1 dot date of joining dd. So similar to this concept, here values are assigned. See, E1 is the structure variable. E1 dot doj dot d assigned a value 18, means date is 18. E1 dot doj dot m assigned a value 5, month is 5th May, that is. e1 dot dyj dot y assigned value 2020. Okay, so this is how directly the values are stored. I am not using any scanf statement here to read the values or data into the structure variables or nested structure variables. Directly through assignment statement I am storing the values. Okay, so once the values are stored, they are printed using respective printf statements. You see, data of joining is equal to percentage d. In place of percentage d, whatever is there in e1 dot dyj dot d is printed. Printf in next line, month of joining is equal to percentage d. In place of percentage d, e1 dot dyj dot m. Printf year of joining is equal to percentage d, e1 dot dyj dot y. Okay, the end of main program. Okay, so this is what the program written to access the members of nested structure. So let us trace the program and understand how exactly the things go on. See here, see first employee structure. See employee structure, first date structure. See, this is structure date. See, this is the structure date containing what? Three fields D, M, Y. See, date structure containing three fields D, M, Y. Okay. Then employee structure we are defining. So this is an employee structure. Employee structure contains how many members? 4 members. First one is employee name. See, employee name. Second one is employee ID. Employee ID. Third one is salary. Salary. Fourth one is date of joining. See, fourth one is date of joining. So these are the 4 members. Employee name, employee ID, salary, DOJ are declared. They are declared means memory is reserved. Okay, right? So that's why once a variable is here, execution always begins from main. So once the execution starts here, we have to declare variable e1. e1 is a variable of employee structure. So e1 variable is declared and memory has to be reserved for e1. So which is e1 is a variable structure variable of type employee. So that's why employee, e1 is structure variable of type employee. Okay, so what is employee? Employee is a structure containing 4 fields. Employee name, like this, employee contains 4 fields, this one. And where this date of join is DOJ. DOJ is a structure of type date. So date contains how many fields? 3 fields D, M, Y. So that's why DOJ is a structure variable of date dot type. So DOJ is a variable, structure variable of date data type. So what date data type has got how many members? D, M, Y of type integer. See, date data type has got D, M, Y, 3 members of integer data type. So this is what the scenario of what is called reserving the memory for structure variable e1. Okay, so now let us execute it. e1 dot dyj dot assigned a value 18. See, e1 dot dyj dot, what is that? D. So e1 dot dyj dot d assigned a value how much? 18. Okay, it is assigned a value 18. Assigned a value 18. So that's why this becomes what? 18. So then we have e1 dot dyj dot m assigned a value 5. Okay, so e1 dot dyj dot m assigned a value. Okay, so e1 dot dyj dot m assigned a value 5, right? Then e1 dot dyj dot y assigned a value 2020. e1 dot dyj dot y assigned a value, this one 2020. So now the values are stored into the nested structure members. Okay, so the D, M, Y are nested structure members. This is how values are stored. Once the values are stored, okay, I am not talking about employee name, employee ID, salary. I am just focusing on the members of nested structure only. Now those values are printed. Say date of joining is equal to percentage D. So it will display date of joining is equal to percentage D. In place of percentage D, e1 dot dyj dot D. So e1 dot dyj dot D, what is the value? 18 is displayed. Okay, as your output. All right. So you will get this line. date of joining is equal to percentage d, you will get in place of percentage d what will printed e1 dot dyj dot d. So e1 dot dyj dot d is how much? 18. So that's why in place of percentage d what is displayed? 18 is displayed. Then next printf statement in new line, month of joining is equal to percentage d. Month of joining is equal to percentage d. In place of percentage d what will be displayed? e1 dot dyj dot m. So what is that? e1 dot dyj dot m? 5. So in place of percentage d 5 is displayed. Then printf backslash n means in new line, year of joining is equal to percentage d. Sorry, month of joining is equal to year of joining. Year of joining is equal to percentage d. In place of percentage d what will be stored? e1 dot dyj dot y. e1 dot dyj dot y. What is the answer? 2020. So that will be displayed. So this is your output. The program is executed. So this will be your output. This is how you can access the members of nested structure. See the same output. Date of joining is equal to 18, month of joining is equal to 5, and year of joining is equal to 2020. So this is all about the nested structure. So nested structure is using a structure as a member of another structure, or a structure within another structure is called nested structure. Okay. So thank you for watching this video.